Hello, what up? It's John, your Movie Madman, and I'm back. So today is quite exciting. This video might be about a week late, actually, because what I'm going to show you today actually came out last Monday, but I've already had a video ready for that Monday, so I'm doing it this Monday, alright? So I'm sure you'll get over it. Today we're talking about the brand new 4K edition of the Suicide Squad. This is the new one. I did watch it on a 4K stream recently, which turned out to not be a 4K stream. Apparently it was 2K. I was like, oh, that's a bit disappointing. Lied about what it was. But we're gonna open this. I got the Steelbook. I got it from HMV. It's a nice back cover as well. I got it from HMV, and I saw that the Steelbook was only like a £5 or more, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to get the Steelbook because it's worth it, because it's a good film, and Steelbooks are usually like 45 quid, so it was nice that it was a lot cheaper than that. So we're going to open up this bastard. Alright, I've got a little tool now, so I don't have to spend 45 minutes opening packages anymore, which is good, isn't it? Yep. Oh, sticker come off. Bit rude, isn't it? So there's just a paperback jade card on it, slippy slidey. It's probably glued on as well. There's your front cover, and there's your back cover. If we can undo this, I can show you what the back looks like as well, and inside, obviously. So, yeah, got a nice red back cover there. I didn't know it was red either, so before you're like, oh, he's talking about red again, I didn't know that. So let's have a look inside. So we've got a nice Starfish 4K Blu-ray there, a nice blue Blu-ray as well, and then there's a really cool inside, which has got a lineup of a bunch of the characters, which is quite a nice Steelbook, actually. Very nice Steelbook. So I'm going to pop these back in. I'm going to have a little look at the Blu-ray, have a little look at the 4K disc like I normally do, and then I will return and give you a little review, a little opinion, eh? A little opinion of what I thought. So don't go anywhere, because I'm going to be back in 3 seconds. 3, 2. That was interesting. I quite enjoyed that. I had a little look at the Blu-ray to see what the Blu-ray was like, and I put it in, and straight away I was just like, this already looks really good, which is good when you put a Blu-ray in to your player and you think, oh, this looks really good. That's a good thing. Alright, I looked through it a little bit, looked at some of the colourful scenes at the end. In fact, there's colourful scenes all the way through it. Some of the nighttime scenes, darkly lit scenes and stuff like that. Just had a little browse around. And then I took it out, obviously, because I couldn't put the 4K disc in otherwise. Put the 4K disc in after I'd taken the Blu-ray out of my player, and yeah, then I put that in and had a little look at that, looked at the same bits, and I'll tell you what, it still looks better. Alright, it's obviously 1080p upscaled to 2160p. It's going to look better, isn't it? It is. You're right. It's got a nice 4K digital intermediate as well, which always helps when it comes to 4K movies. Good 4K digital intermediate means it's a 4K, proper 4K restorated transfer. So that's a good thumbs up. The colours are obviously a lot brighter, popped off the screen a lot more in the 4K, although I wouldn't have said, oh, it's like the most amazing upgrade, because the Blu-ray already looks really good. So if you were thinking, I'm not sure which one to get, if you have got a 4K player, obviously get the 4K Blu-ray, because that's the idea. Otherwise, why would you buy a 4K TV and a 4K player if you're just going to get normal DVDs and Blu-rays? So, but if you haven't, don't panic, because it still looks really good on Blu-ray as well. So that's a good thumbs up from me. This version's made by James Gunn. This is the new one. Sorry, this is the little reviewy bit now. I've done the 4K bit because you just watched it. But yeah, so this is the new one. This one was released in the cinema around a few months ago. It's come out quite quickly, to be fair, considering it was only in the cinema a few months ago. It's 15 rated. There's a lot of naughty words in this, and it's a lot more violent than the first Suicide Squad, and obviously it's better than the first Suicide Squad. I mean, to be fair, the Pingo movie is probably better than the first Suicide Squad, so, you know, bring on Teletubbies, because that'll probably be better than the first Suicide Squad movie as well. If they release a Teletubbies movie, I will review that and compare it to Suicide Squad for you, and it will probably still be better. So look forward to that if they ever do make a Teletubbies movie. If Teletubbies are even a thing anymore, they're probably not. Anyway, enough about Teletubbies. So yeah, it's really good, not too generic, made by James Gunn. I probably just said that, but I just said it again, just in case you weren't listening first time. It's a bit like an adult version of Guardians of the Galaxy, just not set in space. It's a good way to look at it. So it's got its serious moments, but it's quite funny as well. It's very well done, very well written, very well filmed. It looks absolutely amazing, and obviously you like loads and loads and loads of variety of colour. Bang, you're right in there with loads of variety of colour. So it's very exciting all round, I think. So come Wednesday will be my final Christopher Nolan review. Guess what film that's going to be, if you haven't worked it out already. On Friday will be my last but one book versus film, so you got that to look forward to as well. Very exciting week ahead. Next week I'm going to be diving into an aspect ratio video, so you've got that to look forward to. I'll be talking about different sorts of aspect ratios and why certain ones are good and certain ones aren't that great. So you've got a very exciting couple of weeks on the way. So I'm gonna poo off now. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate that. But until then, I will see you on Wednesday. Alright? Goodbye.